Hello, everyone, and welcome to I'll Be Angry Forever. It's Crunch and Crumble.
Oh.
Elis looks like he's the last man at a karaoke bar.
It's because I put weight on and I can't do the top button up on my tie anymore.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah.
What do you guys think I got delivered from Amazon today? Gamble?
Oh, is it an egg tree?
No, it's not. What's an egg tree? I got delivered 8 different types of Alice band.
Why? So that's. Oh God, you look like Milan Baros.
John, you really look gross, mate. You're gonna have
great.
You look absolutely gross. No, go for 2. Why not?
I can do
double.
2.
The double, yeah.
Do I look twice as cool now?
You look like you should get twice the prison sentence for whatever you say.
I like it, guys. I can't stop looking at it.
Me neither. Not for that reason.
Apart from the review written by the child.
Someone's just knocked on the door of the studio. Let him in. Come in.
Who is it?
Hey, mate. It's a live radio studio here, mate. There's an on-air sign in the window.
Oh, it's someone from Amazon. They didn't even look
Oh, you absolute piece.
I wasn't knocking.
Don't speak. You're not on yet. Oh, mate. This might fly on commercial radio, Ed, but it doesn't go down well on the BBC. Okay, folks, that was the entrance of our next guest, who is a surprise. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I know he got in at 4 a.m. last night. But your skin looks insane.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We'll
we'll
discuss
chat about
this.
that later.
Someone complimented me the other day on my skin.
Talk about this the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
You say you wash your face once,
Yeah.
and that's the same as me.
But then I thought, is it, when you really think about it, complimenting someone's skin is perhaps the creepiest thing.
It's quite Hannibal Lecter, isn't it?
I like your skin.
I like your skin. I want to wear it.
I like to wear your
I want to
skin.
wear it and stalk the night.
I wish I had your skin.
Yeah, complimenting someone's skin.
Yeah.
It's not like, I like your face. That's
Yeah.
quite, actually compliments. Now,
Compliments
now
are
we,
awful.
Now we break
so
it down.
creepy. I like your eyes.
I like your eyes. I like
I want
your
to
face.
see through them, because there's some things that are accepted as compliments: teeth, face, eyes.
Yeah.
But something like throat, you're not getting away with that, are you? Can I just say you've got a lovely throat?
Ellis, the
sorry,
perspective that you have your microphone set up at, and
Yeah.
the background, it looks like you're in a Channel 4 documentary about a man who's married a robot.
So, Josh,
I talked about your fun problem with a friend of mine. He suggested putting a book in your freezer and then putting your laptop on a cold book.
Yeah, but that is a classic Welsh solution to it. I just put something in the freezer and that'll be fine then.
Yeah, I've frozen a book, John. Also, we try and cure freckles with dew. Have you ever heard that?
In Aberystwyth, it's known as the mark of the witch.
Yeah. So if you suffer from the mark of the witch, you've got to get up early, get a bit of dew, rub it on there.
So lots of people are thoroughly enjoying John's tour. Lots of very nice emails to say that they're enjoying the gigs. Found aspects of the show very moving, as you'd expect, because he's a fablemonger, but also he's an emotion spinner.
He is.
You know, his
web of emotion.
His web of emotion.
He's a sad spider.
And jokes are the flies. There's lots of people emailing in to say that they've met John and they've somehow got it wrong. He's just a human.
He is.
He's just a human. Ed, you've met John.
I've met him. He's flesh and blood.
Like any of us.
Exactly.
He's just a big sack of bones in dry skin.
And knowing John, he would have felt more awkward about the interaction than you would have done.
Absolutely.
Again, like a spider.
Yes.
He's more scared of you than you are of him.
Do trap John under a pint glass.
Piece of paper under his legs, throw him out a window.
Get him on a big bit of kitchen roll.
The game is, and there's going to be a couple of these, one related to John, one related to Elis. What is the graph of?
What is that?
It's Darkness of Robin versus Net for emotional intensity over time.
Is the bottom line Ellis's last show?
No,
He says no to the escargot for an hour.
Oh, shut up.
The other day I had a dream. You and I went and hung out with Elis, and he was boring.
Yeah.
And we were saying, hey, Elis, we'd love to leave. We're both quite tired. It's 4 a.m. And he's like, I've got another story to tell you.
Yeah.
We could do that in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
And
the
he is boring. Ellis in my phone, fact fans, his name in my phone is Boring C Word.
But he loves that as well.
Oh, he loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
What an odd guy. Big bet wreck, of course, for Ellis James's weird personality. So
The team I like is the best team.
He's running, he's won the run!
There's nothing better than points.
Pop that pigskin in the back of the onion bag.
Get that thing in there and we will win.
If my 2 children grow up to have your attitude to sport, I will be fucking crushed.
But you know, children rebel, Ellis.
Yeah.
You're pushing sports on them too hard. So I've given Ellis an album to review. It's one of my favourite albums of the last 5 years. Take that in, Ellis. You've listened to it. It's one of my favourite albums of the last 5 years. It's by a band called Full of Hell. It's called Trumpeting Ecstasy.
Are we still having tech issues?
Izzy said, after about 5 seconds, and I wrote this down, if you continue to play this, I can't have a nice life. I then played it to Beti, and she was silent for a long time. And I said, what does that make you think about? What does it remind you of? And she said, it reminds me of the beach. And I'd love to know why.
Oh, dear. Oh, watch
Beti,
out. She might... Yeah, she's going to be a metaler.
Into a metalhead.
Oh, God.
And she hates sports. She loves metal.
Was your daughter excited that you were doing this podcast?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this.
I told her yesterday.
How old's your daughter?
She's 9. I said, I'm doing quite a big show tomorrow night. Do you know, yeah? I said, yeah, I'm doing a live podcast with Ed Gamble and James Acaster. And she went, Ed Gamble? I said, and she's met James lots of times, right? But I don't think you've met
No,
Ed,
I didn't.
right?
Not properly, no.
She went, Ed Gamble? I said, yeah. She went, Ed Gamble? I said, yeah. She went, oh my God. Everyone at Brownies has got a crush on Ed Gamble.
Everyone at Brownies.
I said, what about James Acaster? She went, oh, he's been mentioned.
Well, you didn't tell us that earlier.
He's been mentioned.
Good to know I'm in the conversation.
You're part of the conversation. Because she went on a brownie camp, but her tent flooded. So she was put in with much, much older brownies.
Yeah.
And they just talked about, she said it was boring. They just talked about sex and crushes and Ed Gamble.
I love that you said they were much older brownies, as if that makes it any better. Don't worry, they were much older brownies.
I don't think Izzy's on board the Gamble and Crosby vibe train.
Well, I don't like Peep Show, so fuck it.
He's the kind of stand-up you'd want in the trenches with you.
The last time Ellis did a gig, there were actual trenches.
That's my kind of humour.
Yeah,
It's superb humour.
Now, John, we've played Crazy Golf before, and you somehow made Crazy Golf not crazy anymore.
Funny you should mention the Crazy Golf, Ed. I'm just going to pop to one of my shelves of mementos.
I can't believe this counts as a memento. That says so much about your life.
Can't believe it's going to be on his awards shelf.
I think we got the scorecard from that round of Crazy Golf.
You got the scorecard from that round of Crazy Golf. We all went to the pub.
So, wow. So Ed, 64 shots, so that's 21
Not bad.
over.
Not bad. I had a whiskey flight and 2 beers. Carry on.
Lloyd, 53 shots, that's 10 over par.
Yeah, fair enough. He hadn't had his due that morning.
John, 39 shots. That's actually 4 under par. And I did ask the helpers at Shipwrecked Miniature Golf in New York.
The child's pirate golf.
The child's pirate golf. I did ask them what the course record was, and they confirmed that I had beaten the course record. So
yes, you were the oldest person to ever play child's pirate golf.
Now it's time for Sports Desk.
We're so excited to dive into a summer of sport with Ellis James's Sports Desk.
Oh. The Sports Desk with Ellis James.
Oh, sorry. I've gone into the big bag of radio bits that says Sports Desk on it.
Yeah.
And normally plays our theme, but it seems to be playing a different radio show.
That's weird, isn't it? Because we've been doing Sports Desk for 5 years.
We have.
It was one of our first ever features.
It was one of our first ever features, and now this appears to be Ellis James and John Robbins,
other people
who are our friends and have listened to this show in the past. They claim
they've been on this show.
They've been on this show, and now they're doing Sports Desk with Ellis James. That's weird, isn't it?
There is a rival Sports Desk. I think we are.
And look, ours is better. We know that because we know loads about sports.
With the sports
compared to
guys.
Ellis James, who knows very little.
Well, I've listened to their one, and it said just Ellis James talking about sport.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, come on, interpret the headlines, Ellis.
Where's the angle there, mate?
Where's the angle?
This is what's happening. This
disgusting.
This is the nature of radio, isn't
Apparently
it?
so.
Apparently so.
It's a mucky old world.
It's a cutthroat dog-eat-dog business.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Well, let's have a chat about it.
Okay, all right, I'll put a tune on.
Yeah, pop a tune on and we'll have a chat.
This is Naive from the Coots.
And I feel naive right now.
I know.
For trusting my friends.
Now it's time to deliver our brand new, totally original feature.
Ed's Shamewell. Yes, this is Ed's Shamewell, where we, I think the general gist of it is just talk about some shameful things that have happened to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because as we know, I'm a guy that's constantly wrapped by shame, and I'm always upset and stuff.
You're a shame-based man.
Yeah.
You're walking around going, oh, God, why did I say that thing?
Yeah,
Or
constantly.
Does that person hate me? Oh, that kind of thing.
Someone did ask me the other day, when you go to bed, do you think about things you've said during the day and do you worry about them? And I couldn't wrap my head around that. I went, no, I just got to go sleep.
Yeah, just go to sleep, don't you?
Sometimes my wife asked me what I'm thinking, certainly in the first bit of our relationship. Okay, what are you thinking? And I'm really ashamed to admit to her that it was nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Your brain's basically like a potato, isn't it? Just
well, it
sort
is,
of
but I think I've
rotating in a
just reached
microwave.
a state of zen without having to do any meditation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've completely absolved yourself of any shame.
No,
Wait.
that's not true. I'm always feeling shame.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, forgot.
I feel so sad because we're doing Shamewell, which is our feature.
No, it's not the nicest thing I've ever done in my life. So yeah, I feel tremendous.
I'm
sense
not
of
sure
shame.
this feature's going to last.
Can you absolve me of my shame?
What?
Isn't that what they do at the end of the Shamewell? I mean,
don't know
is
what
that
you're
what we
talking
do
about.
at the end of our Shamewell? Anyway, good new feature, guys.
I think normally we play Beaver Doobie after the Shamewell, right?
that's
right.
true.
But stay tuned for made-up games after this.
But now it's time for a game of Winner Plays On. This is the game. Yeah, play it. This is where we answer 5 questions each on our specialist topics, and the winner of each plays in the super final. So, my specialist topic is Queen Elis.
Super furry animals.
I feel like either these questions are going to be too easy, or the facts are going to be wrong, and you're going to get angry. So let's
Either's
just
fine.
Either's fine. Okay.
He says that now.
I think this is an easy one to kick off with. What was the name of Freddie Mercury's first band that he founded aged 13?
Oh.
Well,
I thought this would be an easy one, but it turns out it's going to be one that's going to make
Well,
you
he
angry.
had a lot of bands before he joined Queen. I don't know what they were called. I think it was The Something.
Very broad guess.
So I'm going to go. I'm going to go for Sour Milk Sea.
No, it's the Hectics. Is
The
what
hectics.
what I
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
Okay. In Life is Real, the line "guilt stains on my pillow" was changed twice after advice from Peter Freestone. What were the other two versions?
That's the deepest Queen question I've ever been asked. And I've met Peter Freestone. I'm going to
Tell me
say
your answers.
jizz and cum.
Now, unfortunately, you've given the same answer with two different words. So,
Oh, I see. I'm going to go cum,
yeah.
and I'm going to go shit.
What a shame to say those words on the Sabbath.
Blood will come.
Bear in mind, I know it's still before 10 p.m, but the answer is cum stains, correct? Unfortunately, the other one, John, your beloved Queen, cunt stains on my pillow. Now, I'd imagine that was suggested first, then cum, and then Freestone chipped them down to guilt.
So can I have half a point?
Yeah, of course. You got
yeah, you can have half a point for cum, sure.
Thank you.
Release in response to the proposed UK Badger cull. Save the Badger, Badger, Badger is credited to Brian May and which other artist? I'll accept he goes by both his own name and a moniker. I'll accept either.
My anger is sort of countered by the fact that I love how insane these questions are.
It's Weeble, aka John T. Picking.
Okay.
You have to remember, whenever John gets angry at me on the show, in scenarios like this, the real focus of his anger is himself.
John, one more question. You've got 1.5 so far out of 4 on your beloved Queen. Okay. On the Kenny Everett show, Freddie Mercury appeared as himself in a Sid Snot sketch. But what is the name of the fictional tournament Freddie was said to be competing in?
I know the scene. So he turns up in a black leather jacket. He drinks a can. He smashes the can. He throws it on the ground. He jumps on Kenny Everett, and Kenny Everett falls over.
Well, use that. You've got all the information there. You've got all of the pieces of the puzzle.
Except for the one piece I need.
Use what is he demonstrating?
Okay, so it's 1.5. Wow. 1.5 for John. Okay.
Okay. If Elis's are like who's in Super Furry Animals, I'll be. But they're superb questions. But I feel a terrifying sense of shame.
Well, you shouldn't. Okay. No one should know any of those things.
If you immediately went cum stains and cunt stains, we wouldn't think you were a good guy.
Dim bris dim chwys from Trysgadacophilia.
That's close enough to what I have written down. 2, straight away.
That's 2.
That's the win.
That's 2. He's done it. From which Steely Dan song?
Oh, Showbiz Kids.
Ah, fantastic.
3 out of 3?
3 out of 3.
Someone really loves this band.
Or someone knows what's in the songs, not what was nearly in the songs. So there's a slight difference there, isn't there?
Yeah, well, also, Elis doesn't just swan around saying, "Oh, I'm the biggest fan of this band."
Well, he doesn't swan around saying, "I know what was nearly the lyric." He knows what the lyric is and what the name of the song is. Those are
come on, it's basic stuff, mate.
Basic stuff.
You could have deduced that.
On the back cover of Fuzzy Logic, the band are photographed in front of a painted advertising slogan. What does it say?
It's brains you want.
Correct. Well done.
It's on the album. It's not
I live near that bridge. It's the Brains Bridge in
4 out of 4.
They think about putting on the album.
In fairness, there's less facts available about Super Furry Animals than there are Queen.
Right, we'll just change the Queen facts then if you've got so many to choose from, but fine, carry on.
I can't believe that this has become my career. Competing in a quiz against someone who hates to lose to such an extent.
Do you ever think for a second I dreamed that my career would be getting Queen facts wrong? Do you ever think for a second, when I was at DT in 1996 and I made a Queen wind vane, right? Did you ever think that I would one day be showing that Queen wind vane that doesn't work because the wind goes through the holes? I've tried it. It doesn't work. Do you ever think
that was on the top of your house, on top of the chimney?
Be showing that whilst getting Queen facts wrong?
No, I didn't.
What's a real fan? You would have made the Hectics wind vane. So
I was too busy, Ed, making my Freddie Mercury bookend.
You know
well,
what?
if you'd been making cum and cunt bookends, you would have done better in this quiz.
That's enough. That's enough cursing.
Is it Don Henley of the Eagles? Because
It is
he's
Don
a tank
Henley of the
collector.
Eagles. That's 5 out of 5. Well done. Yeah, he collects those kind of tanks, and he quickly rewrote
John
one
just
of the questions.
picked up his Limp Bizkit questions with more vigour and aggression than I've ever seen a man pick up questions before. Bear in mind, John, the band mean nothing to me, and I panicked when I was asked for a topic. Let's do it.
Okay, that's fine. So we're going to now ask. So Elis wins. That's fine. He goes through to the final. It's now Crosby versus Gamble. Okay, who's going first, Crosby or Gamble?
Well, since we talked about pavement, I'll go first. Why not?
Well, why don't we toss a coin?
Okay.
Do you want signatures or do you want Freddie?
I'll go Freddie.
It is Freddie. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first. Why not?
Okay, so 5 questions on pavement.
Sure.
Pretty sure that's what we agreed before the.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But
In 1980,
fun journey. Yeah.
Question 3. Pavement's last ever single was also their highest charting in the UK. What was it called?
Shady Lane.
It was Carrot Road.
Of course
John is asking these questions like he's interrogating someone about a murder.
Okay. The damage has been done. I am not having fun anymore. Is the opening
Okay,
line
all
to
right. But
which
what's the next
pavement-
question?
I'll be angry forever.
Ellis said, "Do you want to do pavement? You like them?" And I went, "Yeah, I'll do pavement."
The song Hot Dog features the most uses of the F word in any Limp Bizkit song. How many times does the F word appear?
26?
Oh, no. 46.
Too much. I turn off after 26.
Under UK law, biscuits are exempt from VAT unless they are fully or partially covered by what?
Chocolate.
Correct, because it technically makes them a fancy good.
It's the Jaffa Cake quandary. Carry on.
No, it's actually a separate quandary to the Jaffa
John,
Cake.
don't be boring. Come on.
So we're an officer down. Paddy Springleaf heads back to the DA's office because he can't take a little bit of snow. If you ask me, that jackoff needs a little bit more meatball and a little bit less marinara sauce, if you know what I mean. What do you say?
What are you doing, mate?
What? Holy cannoli. I'm on the sidewalk here and the trash is building up because the snow's drifting like it did in 62.
Very offensive, this.
Holy moly. Holy smokes. Holy mackerel.
Remind me to never go on holiday with you to China.
Holy...